Okay, it has taken a while, but I'm glad we are here. We were able to compile the project and just by pressing the button over here, right? So it's managed to compile the example MP3. And now we will be connecting to this to the board. I explained before. There are a couple of things we will learn the tips and tricks of this. So first you need this board obviously, then you need two USB-C C wires. So I have these two and they will go to here. One is for the power up and one is to burn the firmware. So I have connected these two into this right here, and then I will connect other side to my USB hub, which goes here and here, because my Mac only has this port. So, and this is the board, right? Now when I connect this to my laptop, let's hope no smoke come out, and here it is. So it's connected. So we're seeing these LEDs. So if you see the red LED, this is off and this is on. Okay, now if I say build and flash, right? So this is the flash device. If you see at the bottom, here is the build, here is select the flash method. So we have to do this first. So we want to select the UART method to connect to this, and then we're gonna press on the button here, which is the flash button. So if I click on this, it will say because unusual, press check terminal for detail. Okay, yeah, build flash and start monitor on your device. So now why am I getting error? So the build was successful. Build is successful, right? Still is, yes. Maybe larger, and then I need to port, select port. So here it is not showing up the port. So I'll on, turn it off, turn it on, and let's see if now it shows up. Show select port, still not showing up. So what we can do if it is not showing up is there are these two buttons in the end. One is called the boot and one is called reset. So we hold the boot button, press the reset button, and then let both go and see if that helps us to add the port. Okay, and then it says UART. I've selected the UART, but it didn't show me the port. Okay, now it's saying connecting, right? And in connecting wouldn't happen, so now I have to do the same thing. And then it did, but it flashing failed. Okay, why? Terminal process connecting failed to connect USB. No serial data received. Please visit for this to troubleshoot this. What does it say? Bootloader wouldn't respond. If you see the failed to connect, then your chip is probably not entering the bootloader. Probably check your passing the correct serial port to the command line. Flash will part through. Writing a flash success, but program doesn't run. So check your passing the correct serial port. Have the permission to access the serial port, such as modern Linux is now trying to interact with the common pitfall. Check the chip is receiving 3 volt stable power. So maybe is the power thing. Check all the pins are connected as described. GPIO, turn slowing baud rate. Okay, so it's possible that one of my wires is not sending it correct power, so I'll disconnect and I will switch the wires, because it's possible one of my wires is a fake wire. So now I have done this. I've switched the wires and I'll turn it off, and we'll try what happens now. If I do flash now, it's saying connecting. I turn it on, nothing happened, and then I will do the boot and reset thing because some unusual error occurred. and it is not able to find the other port there at all. I'll try to change the port on my Mac where the USB is connected and see if that works. So I say UART and I'll try to do it again, and now I say flash, it says connecting. I go to the bootloader mode, hold the and reset. It isn't able to do that. Okay, so that is interesting. I'll try one more time. I did this and let go. Nothing is happening because I turned off the board. So it's obviously is not able to connect the wire because I'm only seeing one serial port. I am not seeing the other serial port. So I have to do some R&D around that now. Okay, so I did some digging around, and seems like what we need to do on Mac at least is to do I searched here and I found how to do the setup of establish serial connection with ESP32. When Mac is there, the Mac OS is here, Windows is up there. So if I do ls and then /dev/cu dot star, so I'm seeing one Bluetooth which is on my, here there is a Bluetooth, right? So nothing else, right? Now I will go ahead and connect my USB to this, which I did, and now if I see LSDV, so I have USB serial 1120. Now I need to go here in my project setting and I need to select the port, and then I need to select this port and the project that we want to burn, right? And then I will do is I will try to flash using this, and then it's saying connecting changed, and now it's writing to the board. So far we have been managed to get the project burnt into the board, which is the ADF project. And actually what I'll do now is that it is flashing is done, so it's here, but it's supposed to play the music, right? Because that's what it is doing. It's got these few mp3 files, and if we go to the example control, and here it is supposed to play this using the audio abstraction layer. Nothing is playing because it is supposed to either be on the earphone. Let me see if I hear anything on my earphone. So I got the earphones and I pulled in my ears, and then I connect it to the EP jack that there is. Okay, I don't hear anything, and there are volume buttons here. I'll turn up the volume. Nothing is happening. What we can do is we can open the monitor also, so it will show us what's happening on this, right? So if I press volume up, so you see the volume is increasing here, but nothing I can hear. Fortunately I do have a speaker which has, because it has a speaker port, and then I will connect that speaker port to the thing which goes over here, and still hear nothing. Play, receive music info. Do I have to press the play button? So there is boot, record mode, there is a play button, but no sound out of this. So let me try do this, is build flash and start monitor on your device all at together. So we'll go and build it, burn it, and then let's see if it plays anything out of the speaker. No sound. I'll turn off device, and now it will try to reconnect. I just turned off using this switch here. Now it is connected again, but seem to have some error, right? Audio hall handle is null. Codec init failed, and that is why we are getting this error. Now that is another challenge I have no idea how to solve. I managed to find the issue, and we will see to that. So what happened is that we need to go to the ESDK configuration editor manual config, and here you go to audio hall and make sure that the Lyra Mini version 1.1 is selected, because that is what it says over here, right? So earlier it was selected to Lyra v4.3, which is not ours is. Ours is Mini 1.1, and I did this and I saved it, and then I closed the Visual Studio Code, and then I started the code again, and then I opened the project, open recent, and I open play mp3 control, right? And then once I did this, then I go here, I select the port, which is mine is 1120, and select the project. I found which port is mine is by doing this. When you connect port, you will see this when you connect the board. And once I did this, then I build the project, and here is the build button over here at the bottom, and we wait for the build to complete. Then once build is done, then I do flash, then it flashed. If it doesn't go into the flash mode, press the boot and reset, and we wait for flashing, and then see what happens. So flashing is done, so you can hear the sound is coming. I started the monitor, so it restarted. Now I can do is play and pause. So if you see, it's resumed, and now I say pause, and the button there is this button, play, pause, and then I say play again, and I can increase the volume. So this is the 100% volume. Then I say play again, pause. So now it's highest volume, and this is volume going down. Now the seems like the audio jack still has no audio in it. Yeah, the audio jack has no audio in it, and I'm sure that there is some setting now in the configuration where the my audio board, this is normal setting, the audio output, this is HAL, Chinese speech command model, no ADF feature. Okay, let me Google it quickly. If Lyra T Mini audio jack no sound. Right, getting started, recording to SD card, mute audio output on Lyra. Is this for the one? I buy hardware, play audio files, SD card. For this I have set up the audio pipeline mp3 control, which is what we did. While no audio is played, I notice the audio level of noise on the speaker since the codec and the power support mute. I took the mute function, and I found also an output log. When I use function hall mute, nothing happens, so that's not what it is. Okay, this we can debug later. Just go to your dev kit, no sound from mic, which we'll do later. ESP ADF, इसको क्या बोलते हैं इसको, ऑडियो आउट no sound. Somebody would say working audio. Maybe if there is no sound from the development board on the sound is very weak. This is because default volume of the sound input from aux is low. Could this be the issue? Build and flash. Audio pass through. In this example, how to pass through the audio received from the aux input on the audio earphone or speaker port. Verify integrity pipeline. No, that's not what it is. Audio custom element, audio where can audio output please help? No luck. I'm trying to say audio out on the ESP onboard tags. I'm using trade example, E2C settings. Baffled. I seem to be having the same problem. Let's try this. No. Okay. To make many other things from the example, producing sine wave from the DAC. Okay, forget that. So what we will try is now we will try another sample from the open, and now we go to ESP ADF examples, and in example, let's see, player getting started. What wasn't getting started? Sync mp3 TCP client. No, we don't want that. We wanted audio processing checks here, like cloud services, poly mp3 translate by the speech. Actually, this is what we want. Let's see, but I need to do more work on this to figure out how to make this work. I want to see if I can do a recorder, recognized recording to SD card, pipeline raw HTTP, wave selected. We want to be actually able to do that, but how will it play? We don't know that, right? But if I did this, yes, I trust this, and then search the scan. Okay, we'll do this in the next video.